Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for joining me for voting video number 302 in the incredible Mandela Effect voting video series. Now, forget holding on to your hat and sitting down for this one. You're going to want to have a bottle of Tylenol or Advil or something, if you're like me, because this gives me a headache. Does anything look off with Ross to you? Now, you may not notice this till I point it out. And I'm sure there's going to be a whole bunch of people that say, no, it was always that way. All of a sudden, almost every single Ross store that I see has 4 words on the front of the store. The logo is just huge now because the name of the store has 4 words. Now, I know Dress for Less has been their slogan, and I've seen it on the tag or inside the store. I don't recall it being on the outside of every single Ross that I look at. And the crazy thing about this is that when I first noticed this, maybe about a week ago, it was almost like a download wanted to initiate in my brain. And I kind of got a headache, and it just really, I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. It's very frustrating because I know that there's too many words here on the front of Ross. But it's like there's a download that's just waiting to be downloaded for me to not notice and to just, oh, this is how it's always been your entire life. It's been Ross Dress for Less. 4 words as the name of the store. Always been that way your entire life. No, 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 no. Not for me. Thumb this video up if you don't remember seeing 4 words on the front of every single Ross you've ever gone to. Always been this way. I know there's a lot of people, they're going to say, it's always been that way. I agree with you 100%. Always been that way. In this reality, it's always been this way. So I'm not arguing with the people that have a memory of it always having 4 words as the name of the store. Logopedia has Ross Dress for Less. This is 1974 to present. That's always been the name of the store. This is a trademark. It's a 4-word name. Like Home Depot, which I remember has always been the Home Depot. It's always been 3 words for the name of the store. I only remember Home Depot. So, as I've been seeing these Rosses, here's Ross Stores, Inc. Officially operating under the brand name Ross Dress for Less. That's the name of the store. Here's the trademark. It's 4 words for the name of the store. They've always had 4 words up on the front of the building. And these 3 words just popped up out of nowhere. Let me know if you agree. And let me know if, since I'm pointing this out to you, you can feel a download trying to get implemented. Because that's what's happening with the Mandela Effect. A lot of people just take the download. They don't even fight it. And then they'll tell you what you remember, and then they'll say, oh, no, it was always like this. I just made a mistake. It's like they take the instant download. This reminds me of Starbucks, because Starbucks just had a word pop up out of nowhere for me. All of a sudden, coffee just appeared everywhere. I see it all. I drive all around the San Francisco Bay, and I see Starbucks coffee everywhere. And this word coffee just popped up. Now, maybe 5% or 10% of Starbucks you'll find with just Starbucks. This is how I remember it. But 90+% of the stores that I look at now have coffee. Almost everyone I see has coffee. But I know you can find a few in the images here where it'll just say Starbucks. You won't see coffee, but coffee's practically there on all of them. So this has been blowing my mind. I did a video on this several months ago, but it still blows my mind. Here's the original, I think. Original store, coffee shop here. And you don't see coffee on that one. But you see coffee on almost every single Starbucks. But this is about Ross. I mean, what do you I hope someone else is seeing these Ross stores going, did never had Dress for Less on the front of the store like this. Now, I know a lot of you are going to remember it having this, because it always has. I know how that goes, but maybe I'm in a small minority. Maybe the fact I'm pointing this out is going to have a lot of you shifting. I know that's happened in the past here with the Mandela effect. But we have Dress for Less almost everywhere, everybody. On every single Ross that I can find now. I did see a couple images where it just said Ross, like on a downtown, like a real small sign. But it's always had Dress for Less. It's always had 4 words on the front of the store. So these 4 words, they just popped out of they just popped out of nowhere. And this is totally mind-blowing. I mean, here's J.C. Penney. This E just popped out of nowhere years ago. Back in 2016 when I learned about the Mandela effect in March. I saw this E for the first time when it was pointed out to me. And I have a feeling some of you are seeing these 3 words right now for the first time as being pointed out to you. Go ahead and thumb this up if you agree that these 3 words weren't there. Thumb it down if they've always been there for you. Don't worry about thumbing down my video. People say, I don't want to thumb it down. I like your channel. Don't worry about it at all. This is research. I want to have the most accurate thumb up, thumb down on these videos as I possibly can. This is number 302 in the Incredible Voting Videos series. And, you know, there's a lot I haven't looked at in like a year. I need to go back. But people have been voting all along. I mean, some of my videos have 1,000 thumbs up and only 100 down. Lots of people with their old memories. So is reality shifting around? Words are just popping out of nowhere and appearing on the front of the store. This just looks like a too big of a sign. There were not 4 words here on the front of every building. Now here, this is how I remember it. But you got the banners with Dress for Less right underneath the Ross there. Oh, there's Dress for Less over there. Okay, so they have it. It's just right here they don't. I mean, really, I'm having a hard time finding images where it doesn't have these extra 3 words. As you can see, I've scrolled through. It's all in almost every single one. See, even here, I just remember these signs you see from the freeway. I just remember Ross here and Marshall's. I don't remember these other 3 words being here. All right, that's it, everyone. I will talk to everyone soon. Go create the reality that you want. There's TJ Maxx, the extra 2 dots that were never there. But they've always been there. But they were never there for me. Okay, everyone. I will talk to you all soon.